What is up guys, I'm a card fighter. Welcome to this week's episode of CardFighter's Sports. Today we're going to episode 26 of CardFight Vanguard G next, and my god, I have been waiting for this episode for so long, you have no idea. Right, before we get into it, obviously I will just make a spoiler warning. I'm going to be spoiling this episode rotten, so if you haven't seen it, I will leave a link in the description down below so you can go check it out, and then you come back to me and we'll talk about it, okay? Alright, so where to begin? Where to begin? Oh my god, I am so excited about this. Aichi is back. And my god, it is about freaking time! Oh, honestly, you have no idea how happy I am about this. Before we get into the characters, let's obviously go over the animation, like we always do. Animation, honestly, really well done this episode, and I feel like it did justice with Aichi as well. You know, the way Aichi looks, the way Aichi's drawn, I thought was amazing. You know, it still feels like the old Aichi that we knew. And maybe not from the first series. I feel like they sort of downgraded it a tiny bit, but apart from that, I thought it was spot on. You know, the way they drawn some of the units and the sort of like snippets of fights that we saw, thought were really well drawn. Blaster Blade Seed, the way he looked, the way he was drawn, really well done. Like good animation quality. So let's just push that Chaos Breaker artwork aside, okay? Honestly. No problems with the animation, in my opinion. I thought it was really well done. Characters, really. Well, I guess let's go over the story a little bit, shall we, first. So basically, if you don't know, you haven't been really following, where have you been? Aichi is back, and if you don't know who Aichi is, basically he was the main character in the first, pre-G series, let's just say. He was the main character in the first 3 seasons, like Vanguard, Vanguard Asia Circuit, and Vanguard Ling Joker. And then he sort of like disappeared, and they sort of like took a sideline for Chrono to become the main character in the G series. And it just took him forever to come back. I mean, we saw like Kamui, Kai, Naoki, Shinjo, Morikawa, Miwa, all of those, and we were expecting Aichi to come back in like the previous season, but no, like he's come back in the next Vanguard G next, and my god, it feels so good to have him back. Like he still irradiates that main character vibe, like Chrono. Who the hell's Chrono in this episode? Like literally, Chrono's just been he's gone for this episode. He's still in the episode, but honestly, he does not feel like the main character at all. He's just a side character for once. And my god, it feels so right. It feels right that I love Chrono. He's probably I don't know, like he's one of the more likable characters, I'd say, just sort of underdeveloped character trait wise. But honestly, Aichi, he just like outshone Chrono so much in this episode, and that's to be expected. You know, everyone's been waiting for Aichi to come back, especially with the Aichi fanboys, including myself. And it just felt really good to see him back. You know, especially with all like the old units that are coming back with the Legend deck, it just felt really nice. And like the fact that everyone was so excited to see Aichi come back, to throw him a surprise party, and it was a really heartwarming episode. Like it definitely nearly brought a tear to my eye. I know I sound a bit emotional saying that, but honestly, we all missed Aichi. Come on. Characters, obviously Aichi. Like I said, nothing's really changed much with Aichi. He's still the same lovable, sort of like shy character, maybe a little bit bolder, but he's still like the sort of like, I don't know how to say it, like he's still as he was before he took the sidelines to make way for Chrono. You know, he's still the same heroic character he was in season 3. He's still the same shy guy that he was in season 1 and 2. And honestly, I'm glad they didn't change anything. Literally, the only thing that they've changed is his clothing and his deck. And I am completely fine with that. The way he looks is amazing. You can actually say all the other character designs, like the new clothing that they've got, I really like it. It's really, especially with Chronos, it's really simplistic. You know, just nothing too flashy, like the red jacket and the yellow t-shirt or yellow shirt. Just black t-shirt, green joggers or green like jeans or something simple. The only one I don't really like is or the only ones I don't really like are Shion and Henry. I don't really like theirs. They're literally just their old outfits with their jacket with the blazers off, so it's just not really much of a change. I get the simplicity, but compared to all the others, just not much of a change. It just kind of felt underwhelming. So yeah, there's that. Back to the characters. Chrono, again, he's sort of like taking the main spotlight again, but in this episode, he just completely outshone. He actually just completely outshone him. but you know, it's like I said, he's slowly edging his way back into the main role. It's just like because Aichi is back in this episode, it just felt right for him to actually take the main centre stage, while Chrono's sort of like just being pushed back just a tiny bit. And honestly, I feel like that was the right move, because it wouldn't have really made sense for Chrono just to be the main focus of attention when Aichi's back. You know, because he was the main character for nearly 4 seasons. I forgot to mention Legion, but we didn't really get that in English, so I'm not really counting that. But yeah, honestly, really enjoyed this. And the fact that we got to see all these old characters, pre-G characters, all in one place, like I said, like Naoki, Shinjo, Morikawa. What's his name? I can't remember his name. He's Tachikaze, who's his friend Morikawa. Anyway, Miwa, Kai, Kamui, everyone, and just felt, like I said, it was heartwarming. It was so nostalgic to see all these other characters like welcoming their friend home, because if you don't know, Aichi's been abroad in America taking like university classes in I believe cosmology. I believe I'm saying that right, or like space stuff, like astrology and all that. Like, so that's really cool. Like, it definitely suits Aichi's character, I believe. You know, like he's mysterious in a way. So definitely well done with that. Yeah, so like I said, because it was more focused around Aichi this time, there's not really much to say. I will say though that there's a really funny part to see that Aichi still hasn't really changed all that much. Like, he still gets into these sort of like awkward situations, is when he misses a train because he's trying to help someone out, and it's still nice to see that he still like gets involved in these sort of like socially awkward and antics, and it's just really nice to see. And the fact that like Chrono and Kamui have to rush back on another train just to go get him back. So it's really funny that, and it's just nice to see that Bushiroad still haven't changed Aichi's character all that much, even though it's been nearly about a year or so since we've last seen him. So yeah, really well done. And I must admit, like the link between Aichi and Chrono, or like their relation, sort of like a connection between them, really nice. Even though they've hardly met each other, like they even like brought up a Gears Crisis where Aichi was sending him over his Stride Force to overload the Gears system. You haven't seen it pretty much. Well, I don't know, not going to bother going over it, but they actually felt a connection there, and it's nice to know that like that's still relevant. You know, Chrono, it wasn't just like a one-off thing. It's like, what was that? And gone. But you know, it was still there, and it was really nice to see that. Wow, yeah, we're going with music. I must say, the music, the new opening, I absolutely adore it. It is so good. I do kind of like the first opening of Next better, but honestly, this one is a great follow-up. The only thing I don't really like about it is the actual opening sequence, animation. They took scenes from this episode and put it into the opening scene, which I guess is kind of like tradition now, because I think they've done it for the last few times now, like since Strikegate, I want to say. So hopefully during this next episode coming this Sunday, it should be just a completely new animation thing. And the ending, absolutely adored it. It's nice to see that Kumi is still getting like a little love and attention. It's just nice to see like it sort of tells Kumi's story of like how she felt when Tokuhara left to go to Paris and when she came back. So that was a nice little backstory there with a nice bit of music. And like I said, if you haven't checked it, I'll just go watch the episode. Honestly, beautiful pieces. And but another piece I absolutely adored was I don't know what it was. It sounded like a piano and a cello. I'm not sure it could have been a violin, but it sounded like a cello. And this was when like we first get to see Aichi coming back, and honestly, it just melted my heart. It was good, very good, very heartwarming. And then it's just like the fact that all the other characters' emotions, like when they saw Aichi, it just makes so well, and it just good on you, Bushiroad. I can't really, on to the next section, I can't really speak about cards because we didn't really see anything that much. We did get to see a bunch of the Legend Next stuff, but that's already been covered, you know, on the wiki and like, you know, shopping sites. We pretty much all got all the card details. I'm pretty sure there's other like deck profiles as well now on YouTube, like I'm pretty sure like Card Protagonist, so Card Otaku, Card Otaku has got like a Legend deck unboxing on his channel, so I can leave those in the there are a lot of words, Jack. Description down below if you want, so you can go check them out. So yeah, I can't really talk about the cards because like there was nothing to talk about. We do get to see them. They are starting to reveal Fighters collection cards now. no, I know we've already got all the G guys. We're actually starting to release the actual G units now. I mean, we saw the Gear Chronicle one. I believe we're going to be seeing the actually used in the next episode, which I'm really looking forward to. Like, so definitely look forward to that one. Yeah, and I guess I can talk about the way that all the other like cards looked. Blaster Blade Exceed, like I said in my in the last section, I thought was really well drawn. I love the design. The card design, not so much. Like, it just seems really like static and bland. But overall, Blaster Blade wise, the character, honestly, no problems whatsoever. It's so like it definitely rivals Blaster Dark. Not card art wise, but actually like appearance wise, really well done. Galatine, again, card art wise, not really too well, but you know, animation wise, thought was really well done. Marin, beautiful artwork, beautiful. I guess it's sort of the opposite. I like the animated one, but didn't really compare to the card art, because the card art looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, no, we didn't get to see any like the Stride units. Obviously, that's going to be saved for this episode coming on Sunday. So yeah, like I said, I can't really talk about this stuff when I haven't even seen it myself. So yeah, I'm afraid overall. So last section, my overall enjoyment. I think you can tell from my overall like review of this episode back on. I love this episode. He's definitely moved up to like my top, like I don't know, maybe like 3. I know I said that with last week's, but honestly, this one, it's just because of nostalgia. Because like, Aichi was literally one of my favourite characters, except for Miwa. I just loved it. It was definitely like the most nostalgic, most like memorable, most heartwarming episode we've seen in G yet. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for Aichi. Also, in the opening sequence, I love the fact that Aichi's sort of like passing on the torch to Chrono, or unlike the next generation of card fighters. It's just really, really nice. You know, like the original Vanguard main character, or I guess I could say Vanguard because he's the one that leads the way. Just passing on the torch to the next Vanguard, and it just felt really, really nice. Voice crack. So yeah, this is going to wrap this episode up here, guys. And again, sorry if I rambled. Like, I was really excited about this one. And I know there's a lot of hand movements, but you know, deal with it. Yeah, so this is going to wrap this episode over here, guys. And again, sorry about the Gear Chronicle thing, Gear Chronicle deck profile. I know I said that was meant to be up Monday or Tuesday, but I had no chance to record it. My phone died, and I kind of need someone to hold the camera, my phone, so I can actually record it. Because otherwise, it's just a hassle to record. Because I have to work on balancing the phone, and then I have to like worry about timing. So yeah, that should hopefully be coming this Monday, because I'm going to Leicester. Also, I'll be doing a sneak peek result for GBT 10 coming this Sunday, so look forward to that. Hopefully I get to pull something good. No, my luck. So yeah, like I said, we're going to wrap this episode up here, guys. So if you liked it, leave a like, comment, and maybe even throw a subscribe in there. I don't know. Alright, I'll catch you next time, guys. Bye!